Now, in just a few hours, we'll know which international artists will compete at the grand final of the 2025 Eurovision Song Contest. This year's edition is being held in Basel, in Switzerland, where it all began 69 years ago. 16 songs that have made it to Saturday's final were chosen on Tuesday. Tonight's semi-final will decide the last 10 qualifiers. So what we want to know is what makes a great Eurovision song. Well, actually, it's Sean in the control room, but I want to speak to the only person that can really answer it, forensic musicologist, Professor Joe Bennett, who correctly predicted 7 out of the top 10 from 2024, which is quite extraordinary. I mean, my first question has to be, why did you go down this route of research?
Well, I've always been interested in analysing popular song as an academic at Berkeley. It's really what I do most of the day. So Eurovision seemed a fun way to do that in a more public forum. And I've also been a lifelong fan of Eurovision. The first record I ever owned was the UK's winning single from 1976, which is a song called Save Your Kisses for Me. So I'm very fond of Eurovision, academically and personally.
Okay, the favourite this year is from Sweden, which I am grateful for because I'm half Swedish. So we need to play a bit, basically, and I'll ask you about it. So, why is it the front runner, and is it your front runner?
Well, it's very difficult to lose money betting on the Swedes in Eurovision. They have such an incredible track record. This particular track, Bara Bara Bastu, that you just played there, is actually a song all about sauna, or sauna, as I believe they pronounce it there. And it's a little bit of a departure for the Swedes. Normally, they create something that I refer to as a Euro banger, which is a sort of 120 BPM plus bit of electro pop, and they've had a lot of success with that strategy in the past. But this is a comedy song about sauna, and who knows, it certainly is, as you said, tipped to win, and I think I've got to say it's also going to be my prediction for number one this year.
Okay, you're going for a higher number of winners over your amazing history, but you mentioned Euro bangers because this is one of the defining features of many of the winners, isn't it? Let's listen to Sweden's entry from 2012 so everyone can compare. I think we get it now. What is a Euro banger? Is there anything more technical about those songs that often win, though?
Well, a few years ago, I did a study of 259 Eurovision finalists over a 10-year period, and we took all the data set there and tried to sort of work out what was going on and what the trends were in voting. And one of the characteristics of this subgenre that we are calling Eurobanger is that they tend to be 120 beats per minute. They're pretty much always in 4/4 time. They always have a killer chorus, and they have a number of dynamic ramps. So that little section that you played there was just before a beat drop, and the drums in Euphoria and in quite a lot of the Swedish Eurobangers, they'll drop in and out, and every time they drop back in again, it's another excitement point. And songs like that tend to do very well in the stadium on the night.
Yeah, well, the other ones are the ballads, of course. France 2021.
Right. Well, Voila is the entry.
I didn't want to.
And it's a great example. Let's listen.
So different set of technicals there, obviously.
Well, this is the French doing what the French do so well, which is really the genre of music that they own. This is the French chanson, as popularized by Edith Piaf, Jacques Brel in the middle of the 20th century. And sometimes I think France really don't care about winning because it's really rare for a chanson to do well. That particular song, Voila, was their, I think it got to number 2 in the judging, and it was their best entry in terms of voting in about 30 years. But they do that genre of music really very well. That sort of tragic heroine figure in a follow spot singing sad tales of love and loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mega night, isn't it? In terms of TV events, more than 100 million people tuning in. You can't deny the fascination. And it's interesting to see that you found a pattern in there as well. Joe, thank you so much.